Welcome to a little game called Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, where the battles are totally accurate. Now, this is the challenge series where you guys leave comments below, and we collectively vote and pick on some of the most ridiculous and entertaining ones. Today is the Single Faction Challenge by Retro Guy. Now, obviously, what that means is, well, this is the enemy formation, and I have to choose one faction of units per battle, and I have to commit to that, or I lose a life. And I think right now we're gonna give ourselves 3 lives. So right now I'm thinking, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the Renaissance faction. And the Renaissance is gonna send in a hard charging knight followed by some fencers and then balloon archers and musketeers. So ultimately what I wanted was exactly what just happened. These musketeers to release a salvo that wouldn't kill any of our units, and we wiped out all of the enemy cavalry. Now they've got a few shielded units, and that's what the balloon archers are for. The idea here is that they're gonna lose their ranged, oh man, that poor man had a really terribly cut short life. So we're gonna get rid of their shields, but ultimately I think it's gonna rest on our musketeers' ability to just dish out the pain. We still have more balloon archers, and we actually have a fencer who's still alive. Although now he's flying up into the sky. Oh, and they only have balloon archers. I'm not sure. I thought they had musketeers. Oh, they're getting sniped, and their last 2 units are up in the sky, and he immediately got shot. So that's a victory. Okay. So first battle's won. We haven't used any lives. And here, okay, we've got a conga line of hobbits, followed up by samurais, and then musketeers. You know what I want to try? Something a little bit silly. We're going to go to the Dynasty faction. And honestly, this is going to be the conga line of samurai. I'm hoping that ultimately what's going to be the case is our samurai are going to win their duels against the hobbits. They're going to win the duel against the other musketeers, which actually took some friendly fire. So thank you for that. And then they're just going to be able to block the incoming musket shots and do a last-minute brave charge against this line of flint and gunpowder. All right, I think we're gonna be able to do this. One of these guys is taller than the others. I always love how like there's just like this random variability to enemy troops. Yeah, we've made it to the enemy line. They haven't gotten their extra salvo off, and I think we've got this one in the bag. So the challenge series is going the way we want it to, but here's a problem. I think that this map right here might be the most difficult in the history of tabs. And I don't know which faction is going to help us win the day. And the reason is because this is a very good mixture of troops. Halberds can do a lot of damage. They can take out melee units in a single swoop, and they have range. Not only that, but these guys are covered in armor, and they have very powerful close-range ballistic weaponry. And then you have the ninjas, who have an incredibly high fire rate. And you have the map, the maze. This map is where dreams go to die. And I have to beat it, and I can only use one faction. If I have to switch factions, I lose a life. Maybe let's try the pirate faction out. We'll go in with a few blunderbusses. I want to use a couple, like, I don't think the Viking faction is strong enough. I'm not sure if the Dynasty faction is strong enough. But we're going to go with pirates because the blunderbuss have pretty good armor. And then we're going to go bomb throwers behind them. And then we'll have a few I guess it's 3 flintlock troops as our chaff units, and that's it. So I have 18 units to bring to bear. But here's what's the problem, is we charge in and everyone gets mixed up in the maze, and these close quarter battles start happening, and the halberds are just like perfect troops, I think, for dealing with the melee corridors here. That being said, the bombs that we're dropping, I think are doing an okay job. I can't tell if we're winning, losing. I think it's like anyone's game right now. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me. I think we might win this. We just did on our first try? Okay. The 3rd mission is in the books, and now we've got this one. We did this in the 50% of your units must survive challenge, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And I'm not sure what faction to use. Wild West could be pretty fun. I think we're going to try it with the Wild West, but we only have $5,500. So I think it ultimately comes down to what are your chaff units. Cacti, we're going to have these guys come over the hills, and we're going to pick them off with dead eyes. But they're very, very expensive. And very, very expensive. And these musketeers and these harpooners are actually going to mess us up in all sorts of bad ways. So I don't think this is the play, actually. And we've committed to using the Western faction. It ultimately comes down to whether these Deadeyes, who are able to stay back here long enough, are able to get enough shots off. We've got to kill the harpooners. The harpooners are the danger here. Oh, we still have some cacti guys alive, but they're getting knocked off. So I think what we need to do is reposition. See, now what's going to happen is the harpooners are going to rip us up and the musketeers are going to finish us off. Putting all the cacti in the middle might draw them in, and we're going to do a little bit of a conga line, and that might help our chances here. We might actually want to pull them back so they arrive a little bit later. I think this map is all about timing, now that I think about it, because we've got to get the harpooners. Harpooners? Wait a minute. I don't think harpooners can get the cacti. I don't think they're pulling them in. We have a chance, it's just not a very good one. It's all a matter of if Gunslinger here can do enough damage to the musketeers. They're cresting the line, and they're going to start shooting at us. We've only got 2 troops left. The harpooners are still alive, and we have a single Deadeye left. This is not good. That being said, wait a minute. Yeah, we just don't have the fire rate. Because look, 1 gun against, it looks like 6 is death. Death on the winds. Okay, so maybe Deadeye isn't the play. Wait a minute, what about lassos? What if we use lassos? I don't think this is a good idea, but I gotta try it out. And cacti, is this the play? All right, lassos, what are you gonna do? Charge over the hill and immediately get musketeered. Oh my gosh. Okay, now can cacti take musket shots? So they explode with their little spikies, but they're not doing enough damage, so you do need some kind of damage dealer behind them. All right, I don't know if the Western faction was the play. What if we went all gunslingers? All right, how fast is your reload? Not fast enough, guys. It's not fast enough. I'm saying it's not fast enough because I want you to reload and shoot again. Gunslingers might not be the way to do this. What about quick draw? How good is quick draw if he's supported by chaff units? And a couple dynamite throwers? All right, quick draw. He's definitely drawing pretty quick. Wait a minute, why aren't you drawing quick, bud? I need him to have 2 guns. You'd think a guy named Quick Draw, who is a pistolero of the old Wild West varietal, would have 2 guns. Now he's gonna get harpooned, and this is gonna be unfortunate. Oh, he dodges! Okay, he dodges. Can he dodge multiple musket shots? Not enough. Guys, Western faction might not be the play. Send in the miners! Not putting them on the side was not a good idea. They're gonna charge over this hill and absolutely get picked off. I need a unit that, a faction that has good melee, can deal with the harpooners, and is good at range. Because I don't think it's the Western. All right, we're gonna take the loss. We've got 1 loss on our record so far. Let's try the Dynasty. Samurai, charge! Oh my gosh, this is bad. I've got 2 ninjas and a whole bunch of samurai. Maybe a delayed charge would have worked better. But we're making decent progress down the hill. We just countercharged their defensive position. This might work. They've got 2 monks still going. Okay, that's, oh, wait. Oh, the ninja got taken out. All right, we don't have any ninjas left. Come on, samurai, you're in their lines. Start messing them up, please. What are you 2 doing? He's like, I remember Goro from Mortal Kombat. We're just cosplaying as Goro. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh, it's working. Guys, we just switched to the Dynasty faction, and it worked. Oh, the samurai? I think the samurai might be one of those units that are just like, if you had to take 1 unit into combat, it might be them. It might be. All right, so to fight these guys, we're gonna go to evil faction. And we're going Shadow Walkers. I need to know, okay, they don't go to the ninjas in the back, do they? Oh, there they do. Okay. That should be enough. We'll bring a Void Monarch, and then he just needs some guards. And there it is. Hope for the best. Okay, those guys fell off the cliff. We didn't kill any of their damage dealers in the Swordmaster or the ninjas. This battle is not going to go our way. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's dead? Wait, he straight up died? He didn't turn into the Void Monarch at all? I didn't know you could do that. All right, we only had enough money for 5 units. And all right, we got Lightning Storms, a Void Monarch. I'm hoping the Lightning Storms, there we go. We turned into the Demon King. Where's the Lightning Storms, guys? I gotta worry about this dude right here. He needs to get lightninged. Oh no, he's dead. Wait a minute. All right, the evil faction did it. These guys, even though they don't have Tab's eyes, which makes them very untabsy in my opinion, they're quite potent. Oh, the enemy has a Monkey King and quite a bit of cavalry and then some berserkers. Renaissance? Muskets. This is such a bad idea. But I'm gonna put a few like painters in here to hopefully distract their units into charging after them and falling in the holes. We need their units to fall in the holes. Nothing is falling in the holes. The muskets took out those guys. Uh-oh. Most of their cavalry got through. Look at that single horse. He took out all of our stuff. All right, you guys got to shoot and kill the Monkey King quick. They're lined up nicely. We've got a single painter. It all depends on what the Monkey King is able to do. He's still back here. Look for the dude with the tail. All right, Viking Berserkers made it to our lines. This is bad. And the Monkey King is in play right now. No, that's a Berserker. Come on, guys. Uh-oh, Monkey King's in play. He's definitely in play. He's becoming too powerful. There's a single musketeer. Oh! Oh, that's the Berserker. Who's alive and knocked the dude in the pit, and they both flew in. There's a single guy. If we had anybody still alive. Okay, I think this is the way to do it. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but what if we did, like, musket lines here? Let's try it out. They can shoot early. Oh, gosh. That one wheelbarrow just cleaned out, like, almost an entire line of muskets. All right, muskets. Okay, we took out the right contingent. It's only the left contingent, but this is where their power lies. The Monkey King fell down the hole. That is exactly what we needed. Okay, I think we're going to win this one. This one is, my strategy is like, I'm going to rely on totally accurate stupidity to win the day. Namely, the enemy's stupidity. Okay, ooh, yikes. How do you deal with Berserkers? Berserkers are really good melee specialists. Okay, I think we'll go Dynasty because I'm going to rely on old tried and true here. And what we're going to do is sandwich 2 ninjas in here. Let's see if this works. I need the ninjas to be alive and kill the Berserkers while the samurai fight for their lives. Okay, now here's something I didn't really consider is the fact that the enemy's got a lot of shields. I have no idea how this is going to go. It's all going to depend on if this ninja can get up and start killing these spearmen. It's working. Okay, I think this is the most powerful combination potentially in tabs for its monetary value and its combination of skills. I remember good old Zeus. Okay, so we've got a lot of projectiles. What if we, I don't know, tried something crazy like samurai? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So here's my conga line of samurai. What happens? I don't know. The Hawacha is kind of scary. Can we block it? Boys? Yeah! It's like a testudo formation of samurai swords. Now, we definitely still took casualties, but I think we stopped enough of them. All right, we took out the hoplites. Oop, there's Zeus. I don't think we can block lightning bolts. Yeah, we definitely can't, and he's Mr. Crowd Control himself. We're going to need some kind of a ranged unit to hack him down. Oh! Wait a minute. We almost won this one. We were close. This is the last guy, and he can't even get his sword right. Buddy, you're going to have a bad time. Lightning bolt's coming! Okay, so obviously we did a conga line of derpness. Where did the Berserkers jump? Will they jump at the... If they jump at the archers, which is what they should do... Yeah, that's not going to work. We just lost all those archers. And these guys had to turn around. Okay, so if we get rid of the archers, a monk could be pretty powerful. All right, we're going to cause them to jump down here, and I'm going to hope that none of our ninjas die. We do still have the monk. All right, guys, you're going to have to block a lot of these. Each one can block a single shot, so shots are going to still get in here. The ninjas are firing. Okay, we didn't get enough shots off on Zeus. What if we did all ninjas? Oh, they're going to get Hawacha'd real bad. And they've got a shield. Oh my gosh. Buried alive by Hawacha shots. You guys got to get Zeus. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to send the Monkey King at him. All right, Monkey King just jumped up and countered the Berserkers. As long as he doesn't fall off the cliff and he survives. Oh, wait, was that the fake Monkey King or the real one? One of them is still alive. Monkey King. Oh my gosh. Look what they did to my boy. Destroy it. Okay, that's working. The Monkey Kings plural, are fine. I think as long as one of them's alive. All right, Zeus is coming, Monkey King. Oh, and you got fireworked. Don't get lightninged. Don't get lightninged. He's alive. Do it. Yes. Kick Zeus out of here, please. It was close. 2 Monkey Kings are better than 1. There we go. Oh, this guy just jumped straight up here. Oh, he's gotten... Do the cloning thing, please. He's distracted him while the other one's walking up the cliff here. I think 2 Monkey Kings, you know, could do it. Okay, they just jumped up. He dodged the lightning bolt attack. And there's just so many troops. I guess You do get a lot of utility value to this. We still haven't killed the Hwacha. Oh my gosh. It's hard to tell what's happening. I just need someone to kill Zeus. No! Okay. Firework arrows and Monkey Kings. All right. Can I hit anybody? I need to be able to hit Zeus. Yeah. Oh, I got the gunner. All right. I got to snipe Zeus, I think, myself. Oh, why? Shoot Zeus, bud. Like, what's the issue here? All right. Who's left alive? Is it just my firework archers? Both my Monkey Kings are dead? Come on, man. What is going on? I think the Monkey Kings down here are the play. And we can't put archers up there. They're just not good enough. And we'll do 2 ninjas. All right, the Monkey King's jumping is less than ideal. Both of our ninjas are down. And both of our Monkey Kings, I think we only have one left alive, and he just died because he took an axe to the chest? How is this getting worse? All right, if I'm not mistaken, the last time we beat this, we used the demonic faction. We used this guy. We're going to have a couple of these dudes. And we want the Tempest Lich. All right, that worked out. The Berserkers went backwards. Oh, gosh. Did we just... That's my chieftain. Guys, this is not going to go well. I have a single unit left alive. And he's like, I've got lightning too. All right, so what happens if this guy doesn't fall off the cliff? That was his issue, was he fell immediately off the cliff. All right, we took out their Hwacha. Whoa. Whoa, he just teleported up here? All right, he just turned into the Demon King, and there is Zeus. All right, so oh no. He fell off the cliff. Tempest Lich is gonna have to call in lightning storms on flanking hoplites. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that worked. There's one over there, and I think there's one coming. There's 2 coming around that side. So it ultimately is determined by his fire rate. Help! Do-do-do, bravely, bravely, bravely! Ah! It worked! You being able to summon lightning storms. Oh my gosh. I love the samurai, but you're becoming a heavy-hitting favorite. So, it's the Alamo battle, and we've got one faction to do this with. We've got a mixture of multiple different factions. Is that a pirate, Captain? That is. We went with the Dynasty faction, and we've decided to split up our forces. Our main attack is going to come down this ramp. I want to take out this ballista. We have a secondary attack to beat this. I feel like if we can beat both ramps and do it quickly and then meet back in the middle to fight those two, while these token units decide to, well, hold off their advances long enough, we have a chance. But what it's going to take is the Monkey King here. Oh my gosh. Okay, Monkey King's dead. We got to restart. He needs to survive. If he doesn't survive, we have no chance. One of them immediately falls off. Oh, he just dodged that ballista shot, and I think he's taking it out. Okay, that worked out well. Just beat him while he's down. Beat him up. Okay, how are we doing? We're not winning the rest of the fights. So the Monkey King's force has won his ramp, and we've delayed the rest of them. But I think they only have a couple of units left, and I have most of my force. It ultimately determines, once again... Oh, gosh, this ninja's good. Might take a ballista bolt. Oh, hit him. Hit him. Keep hitting him. Monkey King, what are you doing, bud? Oh, okay. He didn't die. I think we got this. Wait, is anyone left alive? Uh-oh. I thought we had it, but he's dead. No. Man, it's crazy. Watching this battle play out so many different ways... I've seen the Monkey King completely solo entire ramp, and I've seen him getting ballisted immediately. Our entire fate rests on the fact of whether or not Wukong is going to live or not. Okay, that time they both jumped off the cliff. But the fun part is wow, the captain just soloed him. Did the captain get ballisted there? Oh, that would have been great had we not lost the Monkey King. Oh, that's a lot of unit losses. I feel like I'm like Doctor Strange right now, and be like, I've seen this play out 1,000 different ways, and there's only one scenario in which we get a victory. Did you just see that? That man just flew right by our faces. Okay, the Monkey King is down. We're actually winning this event over here, or this ramp. I don't think we have enough troops. It's gonna be tough. Actually, there may be a case. If this monk and samurais can get up here, and this firework archer can take enough of them out, and this ballista also doesn't kill us. There's a lot of ifs, but we pulled in the flanking force here, and the ballista is stuck. Oh, the pirate captain is still alive. Guys, you gotta watch out. When you turn this corner, you better believe he's gonna try to shoot you in the face. Shoot him before he kills you. Oh my gosh, it worked. Wait a minute. Samurais, take the fall. Take the combat. Yes! Oh my gosh. We Doctor Strange that to victory, whereby we just simulated it dozens of times. So now the enemy fortress, it is defended quite considerably. We've got musketeers, some of the best range units in the game. We've got Viking warriors who are really good at defending against like non-ballistic space projectiles, aka arrows, hwatches, and the like. We've got melee specialist jarls, and then it doesn't end there. We've got 2 kings and some fencers. We can approach from 3 different ramps, it looks like. But I wonder if we just draw them out and just musketeer them. The issue is if I commit to Renaissance, I think we commit to the Renaissance. What happens here? Like what really happens? And then just like painters everywhere. Can we win this way? We've got a ton of troops. The painters are going to distract the enemy troops. Oh my gosh, look at how many of them were dead. And then musketeers are hopefully going to pick off their units. This is scary. Oh my gosh, the front line of muskets is immediately dead, and these guys are definitely going to get taken out. There's still these jarls alive. I think we need to spread out more muskets. And then what I would like to do, here we go. I think that was a loss, so we're going to write it off. I'm going to joust my way right in there. But I need to make sure that these guys, here we go. What if I balloon archer them? If I can balloon archer those guys right off the bat, and then we'll have painters galore. All right, can we take out their musketeers fast enough? We did take out their musketeers fast enough, and we do have, I think, some melee units in there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. And now what we did is just try to like spread out our forces, but I don't know if we have the fire rate here. The other alternative would be to make them come to us and just like load this block right here with musketeers. I think that might be the play. So we delete everything and we just hard stack this block. Oh, their musketeers are holding the formation? Why are they holding? They shouldn't be holding. They are dropping. And now that we've got 3 jarls, is our fire rate strong enough? Maybe complementing this with a few balloons? Because they got there just too fast. So we need to offset our slow fire rate with something that fires a little bit faster, which I think is going to be the balloons. Uh-oh, we lost a few balloon archers there. Most of our balloon guys are dead. All right, so a little staccato of alternating fire. It's slowing them down, but it's not fast enough. And those things block incoming musket shots. Jarls are scary. What about all balloons? All right. That's kind of working. They've got really good fire rate. The issue, though, is that their musketeers are still alive, and they're just cutting through us like butter. Balloons don't do enough damage. I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, the musketeers are looking at the painters. That's what we want. We just lined up right here. Oh, yeah. We took out their units. We took out all of their ranged units. So now it's ultimately if we can kill the jarls fast enough, but their ice shields are pretty devastating. I think we might need a few halberds. Because the jarls are getting pulled up with balloons, and here comes the kings with their Zweihanders. Zweihanders and double-handed axes are just absolute messes. Out of curiosity, what if we go no musketeers and just go halberds? Can the halberds hold the line while the balloon archers support them? I think the answer is no. Look at the jarls. Jarls just walk in and are like, hey, everyone's dead. We've got ice shields. What do you have? When in doubt, pirates? Pirates, guys? Flintlocks are cheap. I need to see if this is going to knock those musketeers off. Wow, they don't shoot near fast enough. That was an absolute waste. Maybe a harpooner or 2? Blunderbusses to hold the center. Bomb throwers. And then do we go Pirate King and Queen? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, pirates, they're going to have to win me this day here. That's not looking good. All of our units are already dead pretty much. All of our ranged units on the side. If they have too many... Oh, gosh. Okay. The Pirate Queen is still alive, and the Pirate King is back here distracting a lot of their forces. He's dueling so many troops. The Pirate King and Queen are now in the courtyard. Okay, the Pirate King is dead. The Queen is still alive. The Queen is dead. The Queen's dead. Not ideal, you know what I mean? All blunderbusses. This is such a bad idea. Do you have any idea how bad of an idea this is? But it's just like, what's this fire rate? This fire rate is good, but like their units are still alive. It was great fire rate. This is terrible. 2 kings, 2 queens. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm like absolutely out of ideas here. Most of the kings are dead. We're getting absolutely rocked by musketeers. Doing a single faction on these maps is crazy hard. Harpoons away! Harpoons are good, except for the fact that you pull the units in closer to you and absolute chaos ensues. And Jarls are designed to deal with close quarters combat. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks. I feel like I'm tactically outclassed. This challenge is really, really good because every now and then you encounter an enemy formation where it's just almost too difficult to overcome. Like, there's no single faction, I think. Maybe we try the Death Cult here and we do a Swordcaster? All right, so we got a few vampires out there to distract. The candles to disrupt, fire arrows. Fire arrows did really, really good. Okay, this, other than the sword guy who's not really living up to his utility value here, candles are pushing him back. Man, if the sword guy wasn't so dumb, we actually probably would have had a decent chance here. I mean, I guess we still do. Oh, he took all them out? Wait, guys, I think we have a chance. Okay, there's 2 kings still alive. Maybe the vampires weren't the play. Maybe a few vampires and candles. Who would have thought? Candles are gonna help us win the day. All right, the fire arrows target their musketeers. We've got 2 of these dudes, and I just need to pull him back. Uh-oh, this is bad. The Jarls are in. Wow. A single shield guy is surviving. And look at this Jarl. I want to know how he's still alive. The amount of swords that are in this man are insane. I don't know how many lives we've used up at this point. Would all candles do it? They push the enemy back. I just don't know if they do enough damage. And now they're going to start counterattacking right here. Yeah, it pushes them back, but it's not enough to kill them. All right, so now we're pairing candles with fire. And that didn't work at all. What if I just send in 2 Reapers, supported by candle heads? All right, Reaper, you can't fall off the cliff, bud. All right, he blew up. This guy's probably about to blow up. I think I have a single Reaper left. And he got musketeered. Those dang muskets. We are running out of ideas. The ideas are out. All right. There's 2 musket guys still alive. There's 1 Reaper left alive. And there's way too many Jarls. I don't know what faction would do it. We could fight ice with ice. A few berserkers to jump over the walls. A few frosty boys to support, maybe? Morale has totally just like, morale's not even in the equation. I am just feeling absolutely defeated. I gotta hope that 3 Jarls can defeat 2 Jarls and 2 Kings and just infinite troops. I mean, I guess it's kind of working. It always works until the Kings arrive. And then like everything falls apart. All right, I'm gonna try something crazy. All Jarls and 2 Berserkers so that their musket boys don't focus on my Jarls, hopefully. All right, ice walls. How do we kill these musketeers? Don't shoot him. No. Ooh, he took a hit to the head. Axe them, bud. Yes, get the last one. Yes. Are we winning? No, we're not winning. We got 1 Jarl against all their troops. Now we have 1 Jarl against all the rest of their troops. All right, we're bringing out the secret guns. Secret faction is a single faction. Present elves. The most ridiculous unit in the game. Because they'll throw their presents, and what pops out? A whole lot of random stuff, all right? Desperation called for this. Oh, wait a minute. Are we still going to lose even with present elves? What? You got to be kidding me. Present elves actually lost. Oh, it's because they throw their presents, and some of them don't make it over the walls. All right, they got to recharge over here. That one got a vampire and a frosty archer. Please recharge your presents. Or was that not recharging? That was all of them. All right, here we go. Present elves, what pops out? This is gonna be absolute chaos. Okay, we've got a really good unit in the Chronomancer, and I think we got like the secret Viking guy. I forgot his name, but it might not be enough. And the Chronomancer's dead. Are you kidding me? Legacy faction? Legacy faction is gonna have to do it. We're getting out the dynamic duo, Thor, Gandalf, and now we just need a few good troops, maybe to hold them off. Maybe we'll use pikes. Oh my gosh, I forgot how long these pikes are. These are hilarious. Totally accurate pikes. And then just peasants. All right, pikes, do something here, pikey boys. I gotta see pikes in action. The poachers are doing good. I think Thor's gonna have to like do a lot. Poachers are doing okay. I can't tell if Gandalf's in the fight anymore. Do we see his body? Gandalf? Where is Gandalf? Yeah, that's just too many troops. Oh, there's Gandalf. Gandalf and Thor are still in the fight. Okay, as long as they're still in the fight, we have a chance. Guys, this battle was absolutely brutal. And now we've got a couple of poachers here, because apparently this king is not very smart. And he's getting absolutely porcupined with little arrows. And then Gandalf and Thor are having their way with lightning bolts. Okay, this challenge proved far more difficult than I ever thought it would be. It is incredibly difficult. At least when you're, like, out of form. Okay. Oh, those are samurai. All right, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping that musketeers have greater range than their fire archers, which they do. So I think all we have to do is just do a concentrated fire line, and we'll take out all their units. Okay, that archer fell off the cliff, so now we've got these two reapers running down the tracks. But yeah, this is easy. Okay, some of these maps are significantly harder than others. Oh, I like that change. Now you can see through that. Now, I don't know when they put that in, but that's a very much appreciated change. Anyway, guys, please leave your challenge suggestions in the comments below. Keep them coming. This is a lot of fun. If you see one you like, give it an upvote. Thanks for watching. Pull the trigger on that like button, and I will see you in the next video.